So, you know how the MCU started with like Iron Man and Captain America and stuff? Well, why don't they get some small character no one expects to be that important into the DCEU to be like a sort of Coulson or Nick Fury? Not in terms of the role that they serve story-wise, but that the role they serve by being in the movie. I believe Coulson was at the end of Captain America, the First Avenger, but I know for a fact that Nick Fury was at the end of Iron Man and Captain America. So then you start to see like, oh shit dog, these movies are connected. So, here's what I'm thinking. If somehow Steve Trevor is still alive in the Justice League 2 Batman vs. Superman era, then you get Steve Trevor to appear in the Batman movie. If Ben Affleck comes back for a Batman movie, fuck, I forgot he was done. I got so excited for The Flash to have two Batmen that I was like, dog, we still have Batman, but we don't have Batman anymore. So Steve Trevor appears in Batman, and then he appears in Shazam 2. Now, getting him some sort of position that makes sense in those movies would be difficult. But there, he connects Batman and Shazam to Wonder Woman a bit more thoroughly. And then you get Alfred to appear in Man of Steel 2, and then you've connected Batman to Superman a bit more thoroughly. And then Batman and Superman, as well as Shazam, should totally, or Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Shazam should definitely team up in the Black Adam movie. I don't think that's going to happen, but if the movie allows it to happen, not necessarily that it does happen, but if the movie has room for that sort of thing to happen, it should happen.
Yeah, I was hoping
and Harley Quinn and Harley Quinn, Joker, and Deadshot should appear in other movies. I mean, maybe. So Joker is robbing a bank or something like that. Then say Shazam comes and stops him. I just need Joker to be stopped by another hero for the sake of this connection. It doesn't always need to be Batman. Batman's busy with someone else. Deadshot is getting ready to do his normal. Maybe he's doing something for the Suicide Squad rather than killing people, because he had a character arc. I don't think he's going to throw that away, but say he does. So theory 1, Deadshot is getting ready to make his mark, and he's stopped by Wonder Woman, who like runs in front of the bullet and deflects it with her gauntlet or whatever, her little wrist things. And then Harley is stopped by Superman, and here's where we could have something. Instead of the other type of cameos I'm talking here, maybe Harley's just doing something to be chaotic. It's nothing. Maybe she's not even doing anything. Maybe her intentions are good, but she's being kind of chaotic. So Superman comes in because she's in Metropolis for whatever reason. Instead of actually putting up a fight when Superman gets there, she just walks away, and Superman, for whatever reason, lets her. So you could have kind of like a funny moment, like Harley Quinn's like, "Oh shit, the Man of Steel," and then she just walks away. Just maybe she even says something along the lines of, "All right, guess I'm leaving now," and that's that. And I'm not saying he should be all in one movie. The Shazam thing should be in Shazam 2 or 3. The Wonder Woman thing should be in Wonder Woman 2 or 3. And the Superman thing is in Man of Steel 2 or 3. And then they should get a bunch of characters to pop up in Justice League 2 as like side threats, as like in a B plot. A plot continues the Darkseid thing, because I know that Darkseid was supposed to be in Justice League 2, based on the original vision. And so the A plot is the Darkseid thing, but the B plot is Legion of Doom. So the Legion of Doom, in my eyes, should consist of Harley Quinn, with a bomb in her neck, of course. Deadshot, again, with a bomb in her neck. Polka Dot Man. And I don't know how this character is going to be, so maybe a bomb in his neck. Ratcatcher. I was going to say Savannah, but he's dead, so... no he's not. Yeah, no he's not. Where did I get the idea he was dead from? Wasn't Billy holding something of like his brain? But I remember because the post-credit scene he was teaming up with that worm. Well, it's not even a worm anymore. Ow. So, yeah, Savannah, Black Adam, Lex Luthor, and Catwoman. Oh, maybe Cheetah, depending on if the universe allows it after their next movies. I don't really know if that would be a thing. But I think the DCEU feels rather disconnected right now. I mean, the Gotham we see in Birds of Prey clearly is not the Gotham we see in BVS. Because that whole movie took place in Gotham, I think. And Harley Quinn does not reference the Suicide Squad whatsoever. Then Shazam has references to characters, but nothing concrete that puts it in that universe, aside from Superman's suit.
Come on, I said try. Is that all you've got?
Sorry about the awkward silence there. Wonder Woman 2... No, the other one. Aquaman. Aquaman references Steppenwolf. And I think there's a Batman reference somewhere in there, but... aside from that, there's no connective tissue. The larger DCEU has been ignoring what came before, making no attempt to connect anything. They're all basically standalone.
All of you. Hell, probably about 20 more of you.
So I think the DCEU needs to try to get some more connective tissue. I hope I'm not the only one who thinks this. I hope someone else somewhere is like, yeah, man, you right, homie.
Come on, man. I only get to make speeches like that once.
But,
twice a year, tops.
Sorry, gotta take this.
Yeah,
I'll have
there's no
Alfred warn
connective tissue, and I think there's more.
DCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne-type devices.
Shazam,
Smart move.
seriously, might as well not even take place in the DCEU. But Black Adam was referenced in Shazam. And The Rock is referencing, or is saying,
it's gonna take longer
that
to force
the
them out of the
Black Adam
system.
movie is in the DCEU, it's not an
Question
Elseworlds thing. I
How
think
did
he
the
even
children of Arkham
used the
find out
term
about the back door in
Elseworlds
the
when
first
talking about
place?
it.
Should
So
have
it's
been able
not.
to find it.
And
Not unless they knew
he's
what they were
teased
looking
Superman.
for. Whoever broke in.
Well,
Certainly
I don't
knew how
think
to
he's
cover their
teasing
tracks.
Superman, per se.
It's not you. right?
But, I
Lucius?
mean, in his thing, he
You
would
know, I
not
was
shut
always
up about
suspicious of
Superman,
this
and I
Lucius
don't mean that
Fox
in a bad way.
Never see him in his
I'm just
usual
saying it's
office.
all but
I
confirmed.
think he might be hiding something. I'm gonna keep
He kept
working
talking
on
about
this
the
Children of
hierarchy, or
Arkham
the
business. See if
hierarchy
there's a
in the
way to
DCEU
shut down their
universe.
access entirely.
And called
We
out
better lock
Superman a
this
few
stuff
times.
down, just in case.
In character. So, yeah, I'm thinking Superman is going to be in this movie.
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke,
And
stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham's
I actually think a
become.
post-credit scene for the
And I
Black
think of
Adam
them.
movie
They give
usually
me all the
post-credit
reason I
scenes
need to work with
are
Batman.
used to,
He's the only one that
like,
will truly protect
hint
me.
at the next movie.
And he will, Lucius.
But it would be fucking But I think it would be great if
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius
post-credit scene
Fox
for that movie
technology.
is Black Adam fighting
Ooh, what's this?
Batman, Wonder Woman,
Something I'm still working
Superman,
on. Some new
you
armament
know, the
to
Trinity,
assist you in the field.
and then
There's only so much you can do.
maybe
on
there's
your
someone
own.
else put in there. I think
But
they
it's
should
not
save
really
a
ready
Shazam
yet.
fight for later. And for the record, Black Adam should win this fight against all three of them. I want in this movie for him to be
You've been
fucking
busy, haven't you, Lucius?
powerful. So the post-credit scene has him winning. So I want there to be, like, you know, Batman is seemingly killed, Superman is seemingly killed, and Wonder Woman
A new
seemingly
sticky
killed.
bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside.
They're obviously not dead, and I
Attach
want
it
them,
wherever you need, then detonate it
I want it to
remotely
seem
with
like
your
they're dead.
gauntlet.
but
Boom.
for it to still be
Nice.
possible that they're
Be
alive, I
careful.
don't straight up want
Those
this
things
to be
pack
like
a
an
serious
Elseworlds thing.
punch.
But post-credit scenes so often are used to, like, hint or promote or advertise the next movie. Why can't we just use them for, like, a fun little fight? Right? There's this Liam Neeson movie where he fights a wolf, and that's like a post-credit scene or something like that. It's either a post-credit
I'll
scene
never
or
get
like
the
an
first
ending
one
to the
back
movie
from
that feels
Selena.
like a post-credit scene. I have not watched the movie.
Wonder
But
if
he,
that's the only thing
like,
she stole.
Wraps this glass around his hand, and then he charges at this wolf. Why can't we just have post-credit scenes like that are just fight scenes rather than actual parts of the movie or something like that? Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, I gotta go,
Newly
guys.
elected Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull through on his campaign promises.
Who are the children of Arkham really fighting for? Who is Batman really protecting? Because it's not us. It's time that we, not masked vigilantes and violent fringe groups, fought for ourselves. I will fight every day for Gotham. And I ask that you join me. We are proud citizens of Gotham. And this is our city.
Next up,
Hey
we
guys,
speak to Commissioner
so-
Grogan regarding increased security measures citywide.
I just wanted to talk about something that annoyed me first. But I was
Anything
watching
new?
This is gonna take some
Avengers
time.
Assemble. I know, not
Don't
that
worry.
great a show.
I'll let you know when
It
I
was
find
on Disney Plus. So I was
I
watching
wonder
it,
why you had a tape
and I
that
watched
could hide
the
itself.
episode Ultron
Guess
Outbreak,
it's coming in pretty handy now.
and then I watched the
Trust me.
episode Secret
It
Avengers,
was much more paranoia.
and nothing was
than
making sense. I was like, is this a Clone Wars situation where that's just like an anthology series? You know, like, so we knew that this. So since we've known this happened, let's watch this, which is in between. We'll
Looks like
fucking
Regina's
know.
headed to my office. I should go.
And
If
before
the
you
episode
do,
order felt weird, it's because it was. I went on to Google Play and checked. Secret
Here.
Avengers comes
get that
before
back to the
Ultron
Bat
Outbreak.
computer. It'll install the added
So
security
why does Disney
measures.
Plus
You'll also
have
have
it
all the info
after?
I found on the children of Arkham's activity within
I was
the
so
system.
fucking perplexed by this.
Thanks, Lucius.
And I was like, alright.
I've always got your back, Batman.
That is in Season 2. Go check out Avengers
get outta
Assemble
here.
Season 2, Disney Plus.
Regina doesn't like to be
Then you
kept
picked
waiting.
that shit. Anyways, they finally added, like, literally I was talking to my dad about it, and I was like, and yet they still haven't fixed it. But The Simpsons is on Disney Plus. I don't fucking know why, but I'm not complaining. And so you couldn't watch it in the original aspect ratio because Disney was like, hey, let's fuck this up for everybody. I don't know why you would do that. You know, fucking, oh, I hate it. What they did when they remastered it is they zoomed in and stretched the picture so there wouldn't be any black bars. That is so dumb. They did that with Super Mario Sunshine recently, and I'm surprised because everyone called out Disney's bullshit when they did that with The Simpsons. And then they did it with Super Mario Sunshine, and everyone's like, this is fun. No, you're losing part of the picture. That bothers me. I want it... When I buy a game like that, I want it exactly as it was, just better, because that was the point for the All-Stars. But they are just like, hey, you want an inferior product? Hey, you want Avengers for $60 without Spider-Man? And then you get Spider-Man later by paying another $60 because now you want the PS4 version? Hey, you want Marvel vs. Capcom, but without the X-Men characters? Actually, it's a really bad comparison. Just please fucking make another one with the X-Men characters. So anyways, what was I gonna talk about? Fuck, I really should have held on to a topic. It was, let me look back. I had the idea just a second ago. Well, I got a job at McAllister's, but I don't think this is the time to talk about that. Damn, my Crocs are loud. I'm gonna take them off. But, I don't think this is the time or place to talk about. So, yes, I remember what I wanted to talk about now. So, it has nothing to do with McAllister's. Don't get your hopes up if you wanted me to talk about that. Not really much to talk about, except for personal experience over there, because I haven't had the food in a while. I mean, it looks good, and I have to serve it to the customers, but I'm just saying I haven't had it in a while. I do get a 30% discount, though, so I'll remember that. But, I really wanted a fucking cookie last time I was there. The cookies look good. I'm gonna make them fresh. So, this is not a fucking advertisement. I am technically, I work for them. This is not advertisement. So, anyways, what I wanted to talk about was, no, it was, Wolverine in the MCU. So, the first Wolverine we get may be Hugh Jackman, and I think that would be awesome. I've liked that. Like, he's always going to be the best Wolverine, even if he's probably the most comic book inaccurate version they will ever have in any media. I mean, I said this before, you know, about Star Wars, like, as like, but I was like, you can have George Lucas shitting on a disc and call that Star Wars and you would lap it up. But, yeah, you could probably have George Lucas shitting on a disc and still be an actor of Wolverine. Just saying, not everything is comic book accurate to be good. And also, it's really not that inaccurate, I'm not joking around. Because, I mean, you look at that and you're like, Wolverine. Easy. Whereas you look at George Clooney and you're like, get the fuck out of here. You're not Batman. You're not my Batman. Get out of here. But yeah, there's not going to be a better Wolverine. It's going to be a step down. Though, I invite someone to prove me wrong. I really hope they can. But, due to Doctor Strange being set in the multiverse and stuff, they're doing a lot of weird stuff. And supposedly, Wolverine would have a cameo in it. I mean, if they really want to, they could just, like, play a clip of Wolverine. Probably that clip from, like, have you seen The Flash Season 2 when they went into the multiverse? How, you could see Supergirl and, Connor Hawke, when Barry was going to Earth 2. It's like you're seeing all these different multiversal things. Well, yeah, those clips weren't made specifically for that. Well, maybe the Connor Hawke one was, but, those clips, some of them, were taken from other scenes. Actually, there's a scene in that was supposed to be in the Legends of Tomorrow pilot, but when Barry's going back in time and stuff, he sees stuff from the future. One thing was Barry versus a giant robot that was supposed to be in the Legends pilot. The other thing was the trial of the Flash that we would see 3.5 seasons later. So, obviously it was different, but sort of the same. Actually, no, it wasn't fucking the same at all. It was way different, but it was still the same, like, premise and stuff. Anyways, so they could just show a clip, you know, when the multiverse is open, you just see Wolverine running away from, or, like, walking away from an explosion. That infamous clip from Origins. You just do that. And then bam, there's your X-Men connection. So that way you can have Evan Peters play Quicksilver. But yeah, no, I actually do want to see like new Wolverine and stuff. I really want to see Wolverine versus, I've been saying this for forever, Wolverine versus Deadpool. Also, if you have Wolverine in the X-Men, or Wolverine in the MCU, I really don't think they should undo anything from Logan. That movie was awesome. And it was such a good send-off for the character, and, in my opinion, for the universe as a whole. And then they had to go make Dark Phoenix and fuck it all up. But basically, you have, I'm telling you, there's a fucking train. People keep saying there's not a fucking train. There's a fucking train. It's 12:06, which is the same time it was the last time it hit, which means it's not a hallucination, because I wasn't even looking at the clock. You guys hear it, right? Maybe I'm losing my fucking mind, but I'm pretty sure I heard it. So, yep, there it is again. So, hey, did I tell you guys I got a car? Yes, I did. I just forgot to show it. Okay, anyways, Wolverine in the MCU. That would be so cool, but it should not undo anything from Logan. So it either needs to be Wolverine from the Dark Phoenix timeline, or before he died in Logan in the X3 timeline.
Where's the girl, Monica?
See, it's kind of neat because I used 2 Dark Phoenix examples. So, Dark Phoenix timeline, X3 timeline, it's the same. See, I'm such a smart person. But yeah, it either needs to be before. Let's just, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Dude, I just realized the Dark Phoenix timeline doesn't make any fucking sense. I know I've said it before, but fuck. So no, it's in the X3 timeline. That's the rule. Because it doesn't make any sense being in any other timeline.
I've heard that argument before. Always ends with people dying.
But I guess neither timeline really makes sense. It's not gonna be fucking perfect. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. It could be whatever time. I don't even fucking care. I'm losing my fucking mind, okay? That's what this timeline is doing to me. I'm trying to, as I'm talking, I'm trying to construct the timeline in my head, and none of the pieces match. It's like doing a puzzle. Except the puzzle, you got it from Dollar Tree, and the pieces were messed up. That was a terrible example. None of the pieces are fitting though. It's like X. And my brain is currently trying to connect X-Men Apocalypse to X-Men Dark Phoenix. Based on the ending of Apocalypse and the beginning of Phoenix, nothing makes any sense. Because the ending of Apocalypse has Jean get the Dark Phoenix powers and kill Apocalypse. But then the beginning of X-Men Dark Phoenix has Phoenix become Phoenix. And then the ending of X-Men Apocalypse has comic book accurate costumes, which would have been fucking amazing. And then Dark Phoenix has not that. The opposite of the thing that just came out of my mouth. Fuck. Sorry, my brain, it's not computing. It's like that a line from Ultimate Alliance 3 that was so badass, where Ultron is just like, this does not compute, and then Vision is like, and if my plan will succeed, you never will again. It's something like that, but it gave me chills when I was playing that, and I was like, oh, that's fucking badass. Anyways, back on topic. See, it broke my brain. The timeline broke my brain. But, so, Wolverine, it'd be cool if he was in costume, too. Fuck it. I know it wasn't really the full costume. It was just a box that had, like, the helmet in it and stuff. But get that outfit from the deleted scene from the ending of The Wolverine, where he opened up the box and it was the comic accurate outfit. Get fucking that, put that on Hugh Jackman, and let him fight Deadpool. It doesn't have to be canon, okay? It's part of the Deadpool timeline. I don't want it to be part of X-Men, because X-Men hurt my brain just now.
But actually using them is our last
But you just get them in costume, and have them fight Deadpool in Doctor Strange 2. Or in Deadpool 3.
What sayest thou?
It has to be one of them, though. At least 2-minute fight scene.
Chooses not to meddle in the affairs of mortals.
At least 2 minutes.
On that matter, we do not see eye to eye.
120 seconds, baby. I will settle for nothing less. So,
And I don't need him to.
but yeah, just make it
Get
part
out
of
of here, Harvey.
the Deadpool timeline, because
What
the
happens
X-Men
when the
timeline.
children of Arkham come for him?
I made a joke here,
You think you won't get caught
and I
in
think
the
it could cause me a lot of trouble,
You can't
so I'm
stop
cutting the
them.
joke and recording over it.
I may go down for what my father
So,
did,
sorry
but
about
I
that.
won't
So-
take her down with me. She'll be fine.
Sticking.
Ah, funny.
This was also part of that joke, so it needed to go too.
Save the people around you. Thinking you could do what Harvey couldn't.
But then
I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on with you?
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid.
Oh my god.
This is the monster
wanted
they
to cut
all
that
know
joke
that
out.
you are.
I mentioned my workplace, that could
Embrace
be
it.
problematic.
No.
I'm sure it's fine.
This is what
So-
you wanted to see, isn't it, huh?
The
Freak!
Harvey.
nope. Man, this is
Right now you've got 2 seconds.
Or what? Harvey won't be pushed around anymore.
yeah. Fuck it, I'm just cutting the joke.
Oh, he's gonna make them
All right,
pay.
I'm back.
Everyone who thought they could hurt him and get away with it. Starting with you.
So,
Both of you!
You're gonna
the joke's been cut, unfortunately. I'm writing it down so that way I can reuse it later. But due to the circumstances of this video, I figured it would be best. But yeah, so
Jesus, Harvey.
Of
the
course.
pieces of,
Fair
you know,
enough.
so just make it part of the
Kept
Deadpool
like
timeline,
favorites.
because the X-Men timeline doesn't
You
work for me.
deserve it, one way or another.
But
How about we
Wolverine,
flip
Hugh
for
Jackman
it?
coming into the MCU
isn't
via
No.
Doctor Strange 2 would be awesome.
It really isn't.
Have him fight Deadpool. I really wanted to fight Wolverine, or fuck. I really wanted him to fight the Hulk as well, but
First.
it would also have to be a different version of the Hulk because but fuck it. There are just some things that you can't do in the MCU. The MCU has already ruined certain possibilities, unfortunately. They killed off Iron Man, so we're never gonna see Wolverine and Iron Man just hanging out. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna have Spider-Man around by the time they get to use the X-Men and stuff. So we'll never See Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Wolverine hanging out.
Selena!
And Wolverine... like...
He's gonna hurt someone.
This is circumstantial, not the MCU's, not necessarily the MCU's fault.
You lost
But we'll
your
probably
mind?
never get a Captain America and Wolverine team up.
Harvey!
I'm mentioning a lot of things with Wolverine because he's like my favorite
Calm
character.
down.
What are you doing?
Aside from Batman.
No
Which is why I
going
really
back
fucking
now.
want Dark Claw put in the MCU. Not in the MCU, but I want like a Marvel vs. DC crossover trilogy movie. Or a trilogy of movies. I know, like, that's way too much to reasonably ask
Come on,
for,
Harvey, that's
so I'll
enough.
probably never get to experience that while I'm alive. But that would be so cool. Phase 1, Marvel vs. DC. Phase 2, Amalgam. Phase 3, Marvel and DC.
Oh God.
That would be fucking awesome. It's the Justice Avengers versus the Legion of
With him.
Evil. Because it's the Masters of Evil and the Legion of Doom.
I can't.
And the Justice League versus in the Avengers.
I can't listen to him.
You're not alone. We're right here.
Also,
I am.
hypothetically, if this movie ever these movies ever get made, I wouldn't want it to be part of the MCU or DCEU because holding it down to a continuity would just ruin the movie.
I don't think we can help him.
Continuity in connected universes would ruin something like this.
It's just me. It's just me.
I mean, where's it gonna fit? And if so, they're not gonna have Iron
I
Man.
don't know what you're doing.
And I'm just saying, have the best of all things.
All right.
It's
You
okay, Bruce. I'll
freaking.
go. I don't deserve your help.
I mean, this way
Go off with your
you
tail
can mix and
between
match
your
whatever
legs.
you want. You have Hugh Jackman and Wolverine.
I'm
You have
sorry.
Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man.
I'm so
You have
sorry.
Ben Affleck,
Harvey!
Batman, and Stephen Amell, Green Arrow. You just mix and match.
I'm
There's
not
no
gonna stick
continuity.
around and
These
wait
characters
for
are
you
not
to
the
come
characters
back.
from that thing.
Thought it would be a while before I had to move.
It's just the best actors for the best role.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, if Robert
not safe
Pattinson's
to
better
stay
than
here.
Ben Affleck, then get out of
I'm
here.
not
But
sure I'm gonna find another place
to be
with
determined.
private access.
And fuck it, yes, I've just made
Maybe
the
I'll
statement
go on a
that
boat.
Ben Affleck is the best Batman.
Kid.
Fight me. I mean, if you like Michael Keaton, then I'll win because I'll just use Ben Affleck moves and overpower Michael Keaton's Batman. So
We won't go
get out of here.
far.
Fight me.
Don't worry.
Who'd win in a fight? Fight me. By the way, I guarantee you it's Ben Affleck. They're
Come
gonna
stay
get a
with
stunt
me.
double for Michael Keaton in that movie. I know it. The Flash movie, I mean.
There's plenty of
But,
space. Alfred can
fight
set
me.
up a guest room.
So, and actually,
I'll
please don't. I
think
could.
about it.
Yeah, just don't. Let's get rid of that. No, that joke is staying. I'm putting my foot down on that one.
Great.
What was that about?
I'm
Yeah,
supposed
anyways,
to announce my resignation.
getting off
at
topic, but
President today.
Wolverine could be in the
Someone's
MCU
happy that Oswald
sooner than we
Cobblepot
think,
is taking my
and it
job.
wouldn't be the
Sounds like
MCU
an
Wolverine because the MCU Wolverine would need to be a different guy.
They screwed you out of
I
your own
stand by
company.
that. Find a different
You
guy.
have all this
Tom
information
Hardy
that could bring them down.
could actually be
Why
pretty
haven't
cool,
you
but I
done
kind of want Venom to be a part of the MCU, so
So
that's
use
probably not
it.
going to happen.
I need to warn everyone.
Venom was
about the
fucking
children
good.
of
People did not
Arkham.
like that
I
movie,
have
but it was
big
fucking
plans
good.
for Gotham.
I don't
Fight
think
me.
They'll listen. You better get going.
Seriously. You
I've
didn't
got
like the
some
movie.
packing to
I
do.
did.
The offer
You have no
still
symbiote.
stands.
I have
I'm
Venom.
getting
That's how
better
that
and better by
works.
the minute.
See, that's how you win any fight in an argument about pop culture. Is it's just that yours can overpower anyone else's. Someone says Superman is better than Batman. Fight them. Well, guess what? I will, because Batman beats Superman. Beat his ass. The first time. Technically the second time Superman won, but that wasn't fair. No one was winning anything there. It was a fucking Zambi. So, moral of the story, Hugh Jackman in the MCU as Wolverine, that would be awesome. But he's not the MCU Wolverine. Other end of the story. Please? There's a giant fucking spider on this. Dude, dogs, there's a giant fucking spider on the ceiling. There's a giant fucking. It's watching me. Yeah! It's falling. It's spinning its fucking web at me. You guys want to record the spider? Oh, Jesus. Where did it go? Oh, it's gone. That scares me. Well, I found its baby. Oh man, that's a terrifying concept right there. What has just fucking occurred to me. Alright, so we're fucked. And signing out.
Jinsei, give me strength.